77th Bengal Lancers, brought to you by Jell-O, America's favorite gelatin dessert, now in 10 delicious flavors.
Captain McLaughlin, you'd better be rounding up the men.
How many days of ration should I take, Major?
Oh, 3 days to reach Fort Ogora, 1 day to load the ammunition, and 3 days to come back.
7 days it'll be then.
You have no good head for figures, McLaughlin. Take along provisions for 6 days.
Oh, but Major...
There is no need for us to be wasteful with our own supplies. The Lancers can provide for us while we're there. Be off with you, man. You're wasting good marching weather.
Fine silk, sir. Lace cloth from Mecca. Please buy, sir. See? Touch. Only 7 rupees.
You've come to the wrong place, man. We Highlanders are a hard lot with no taste, coin, or inclination for such frivolities. And if your merchandise is as poor as your judgment and patrons, you'll soon go hungry.
Done well, Mildin.
It is as I have said, Nuramo. The Redbeard travels with empty carts. When he returns, the carts will be heavy with ammunition. See, Great Malik?
Yes, I see. Because of the Redbeard, I see with but one eye. 8 years I have waited to meet him again in battle. I can wait a little longer.
When the seed is planted, one must wait to reap the harvest.
Yes. When the Redbeard returns, the time will be ripe. This blade of mine will taste his blood, and all men will know that he has answered to the law of Nur Ahmed.
Back to tonight's exciting story in just 1 minute.
Signalman, take the cart to the stable area.
Welcome to Fort Ogora, sir. I'm Mr. Rhodes. This is Mr. Storm.
You're addressing Major Kevin McPherson and Captain McLaughlin at Campbell's 4th Highlanders.
We know, sir. Colonel Standish is expecting him. But, where are the rest of your men, sir?
The rest? There's naught but the 6 you see there, man.
You mean you travel from Fort Mackenzie with only 6 men besides yourselves?
Aye. And why not?
Well, there's been a raiding party of over 100 Zaka Cal in this area.
In that case, we were overstrength, huh?
How's that, sir?
We reckon 1 Highlander for every 20 Afridis. Of course, the odds may be a wee bit shorter with you horse soldiers. And now I'll be seeing your Colonel Standish to arrange to quarter my men here this night. We'll be moving out again, sharp at sunrise. So if you'll direct Captain McLaughlin to the ammunition, he'll carry on with the loading while the necessary papers are arranged for my signature.
Whose side is he on, anyway?
He's nae an easy man to ken.
I know the type. They seem rough, but under that rugged exterior, there's usually a heart like a rock. Hurry it up, Rhodes. McPherson doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Then we're even. I don't like to be rushed. Stand easy now, Raleigh.
Rhodes, Saab, I should like to request a leave of absence.
You just returned from one.
My uncle is ill. I am needed in my village.
All right, Doctor. I'll take it up with Colonel Standish.
But that will take time, Rhodes Sahib. I must leave at once.
I'm sorry, Doctor. That's the best I can do. Right now, you should be at the arsenal checking that shipment of ammunition.
Yes, Rhodes Sahib.
What's come over him? You heard him. He has a sick uncle.
Come now, Rhodes. Every schoolboy who wants to get away to a cricket match has a sick uncle.
So he has a better reason. It's none of our business. He's the best doctor on A Squadron. Besides, I've had a few sick uncles myself. Come on.
I count only 19 boxes. My orders are to bring back 20.
That's correct, sir. Where's Daftar Nur Ali? He's supposed to be here.
I have not seen him, Rhodes Sahib.
Find him. Tell him to report to me at once. I'm sorry, sir. There's been a slight mistake.
Aye. Now, we Highlanders didn't consider any mistake a slight one, Mr. Rhodes.
Nur Ali. Rhodes Sahib, आपको देखते मांगता। वो ऑफिस में खड़ा है। जाओ एकदम से रिपोर्ट कर दो।
Where have you been, Doctor? I told you to check these crates. The consignment is 1 box short.
I will get it, Rhodes Sahib.
One moment, Daftar. Put your hand down. So we meet again, Miranbush. Though you call yourself Nur Ali the New, you must have known you'd ne'er get away from me.
What does this mean, sir?
Tell them, Daftar. Speak up, you treacherous dog. Or you lost your tongue as well as your shame. Never mind, then. Would be naught but lies at best.
I think you'd better explain, sir.
This man wearing your uniform is a deserter from the Indian transport platoon of my own regiment.
But he's been with us for 7 years.
You must be mistaken.
I didn't desire to chew my cud twice. I told you once I didn't make mistakes. I was in command of headquarters wing at the time. The man is a deserter, and that's the end of that.
Nur Ali. Is this true?
It is the truth, Rhodes Sahib.
I think we better go see Colonel Standish.
You can see who you like and say what you will. But I mean to take this prisoner back with me to face the court-martial he should have stood 8 years ago.
Number 796341, Daftar Nur Ali.
Sahib.
You are charged under Queen's Regulations, paragraph 575, desertion. In that you, at Shapkala Fort, did desert from the Indian transport platoon of Her Majesty's Campbell's 4th Highlanders. At that time, being in close arrest under Queen's Regulations, paragraph 519, consorting with the enemy. Have you anything to say?
The charges are correct, Colonel Sahib.
Case remanded for court-martial. The prisoner will be kept in close arrest until taken to Fort Mackenzie.
Escort and prisoner. About turn. Wait. March.
Sir, Daftar Nur Ali's been a model soldier for over 7 years.
The matter is out of my hands, Mr. Rhodes. If one of our men deserted to the Major's regiment, we'd expect him to return the man to us.
It's more than a matter of expecting, sir. It's regulations. Sit down in black and white.
I'm aware of that, Major.
But to take him back like a common criminal, the best he can get is a dishonorable discharge. A ruined career.
He could have run away and hidden in the hills, but he re-enlisted because he wanted to serve in the Indian Army. That doesn't sound like a deserter to me.
I'm warning you, both of you. You're skirting on the edge of insubordination.
You'll keep your opinions to yourselves, gentlemen.
A man must pay for what he's done. Time did not cancel a debt. It merely adds interest to the repayment. With your permission, sir, I'll be taking the prisoner with me in the morning.
Very well, Major. Colonel, that is all, gentlemen.
But, Colonel,
That is all, gentlemen.
Mind you, I'm not excusing what he's done. But it's not all regulations, all black and white the way McPherson sees it. Nur Ali's not a footnote in the rule book. He's a man and a good one.
He's proven that. But he also admits he's guilty.
But we haven't heard his side of it. All we've heard is that stubborn, self-righteous tin soldier. who thinks everybody's out of step but him. If he's any example of the kind of justice they hand out in his regiment, I don't blame Norali for taking a walk. I'd have done the same.
All right. I don't like McPherson any better than you do. But that doesn't justify Norali's action. And all your righteous indignation isn't going to change that.
There seems to be a great deal of speaking of minds going on here, gentlemen.
All right. You heard. Good. Anything I've said, I'll be glad to say to McPherson's face.
I'd advise against it. He's a sensitive man.
Sensitive? He's got a hide like a bull elephant.
Hush, man. You didn't ken the first thing about him.
You do, I suppose.
Aye, we were lads together. Oh, he's a hard man, but he's nae harder on any man than he is on himself. Or maybe he's nae the breed of man who's the heart of the army, but he's the breed who's the backbone of it.
Well, McLaughlin, are you not better to do than stand about chattering like a sick magpie? Off to bed with you, man. We're leaving out at dawn.
Yes, sir. I was just getting ready to take my leave.
Major, I think you should know this. I'm going to ask Colonel Standish's permission to attend Norali's court-martial, to tell the court what I know about his loyalty and courage.
Feel free to do so. Though I have my doubts that one man's opinion will sway the court.
Not one man, Major. Two.
Two men, then.
And we also intend to speak to Norali tonight to help him prepare a defense.
I trust your interest in this case springs from your concern for him, and nay, your spite for me. Personally, I do not think this man is worth your trouble. If a man fools me once, then it's his mistake. But if he fools me twice, then it's mine. And so to bed, gentlemen.
You said the charges against you were correct. Do you intend to plead guilty?
There is no other choice, Woodsop. I was discovered in the camp of the enemy when my regiment attacked.
What were you doing there?
It is my cousin's camp. He is Nur Ahmed, Malik of the tribe. I had gone there to plead with him to make peace with the British before there was further bloodshed.
Did you tell this to Major McPherson?
He had already forbidden me to go. I have many relatives in the camp of my cousin. I did not wish them to suffer for the mistakes of my cousin.
And you did disobey orders?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's all. And that's what the charge should be. Not consorting with the enemy.
Lest we forget, Rhodes, there's the small matter of desertion.
He knew he didn't have a chance.
I wonder if the court will appreciate that.
It is no use, Subs. But I will never forget your kindness.
Well, we'll be going back to Fort Mackenzie with you, Norali, to testify in your defense.
And you keep the good thought. We've been in tougher spots than this together, and we've come out of them. Open up.
Fort Mackenzie is another day's trek. We'll camp here the night.
Good. We'll want our wits about this when we pass through Nur Ahmed's territory.
Aye, the one-eyed son of Satan. You'll keep a sharp watch on the prisoner tonight. They're cousins.
They've chosen a place to make camp, Nur Ahmed.
They have chosen a place to die.
There's a field camp of Scots Dragoons some 10 miles north of here on the upper Barra River. You'll hire yourself on your helio kit to the top of that hill and send them a message.
Will you be asking for reinforcements against tomorrow's journey, sir?
McLaughlin, you should ken by now that I didn't ask for help when I didn't need it.
Or even when you do, sir?
You're acquired in a somewhat flippant manner, McLaughlin. I suggested you make some effort to correct that tendency.
Aye, sir.
You inform the laddies of our position, our safety and well-being.
Major McPherson. Is it necessary to keep him chained up like an animal?
I deem it so. The man has a habit of taking long walks in the country.
That was a long time ago. Put him in my custody. I'll vouch for his appearance at the court-martial.
Are you prepared to assume full responsibility for his actions?
Yes, sir.
You may do with him as you please. He's your responsibility.
Forget it. Help the men make camp.
and fight with a man, still not know a thing about him.
O'Reilly's all right.
I was talking about you. This maternal instinct is something new. Now, if you're wrong, you'll be standing that court-martial instead of him.
That's my problem.
You're my problem. If they ask me for a character reference, what can I possibly say?
He's been dead for several hours, sir.
What happened?
I'll tell you. Your charge here killed the guard, cut the ropes, and drove the animals off.
It is not true, Sops.
Hold your lying tongue. You thought this would keep you from your appointment at Fort Mackenzie. Well, it won't, if you have to crawl on your belly every inch of the way.
You're making a mistake, Major.
You made the mistake, Mr. Rhodes. And you'll answer for it at your court-martial.
Wait, Major. It could be Nur Ahmed's work. This way he'll ken we're helpless. Without transport, he'll have strapped.
Silence, McLaughlin. You dare to question my judgment?
But, Major...
Take cover! Turn that lead car over against the rocks as a barricade!
You're a hard man, McPherson.
I didn't ken how you could put up with me.
Because you believe in the right. But believing in it is not near the same as being right. You could be wrong the once, man. It is quite the human thing to do.
Sleep well, McLaughlin. Laddies, hold. They'll be back. Signalman. Fetch me the helio, kid.
Helio? Only place you can send a message is from...
Crest of that hill, correct, Mr. Rhodes. I intend to go up there and see that the job is done properly.
They'll pick you off before you get halfway up.
That will depend upon how good your covering fire may be.
The helio's gone, sir.
Your prisoner is also gone, Mr. Rhodes. So you ken your man, do you? Loyal and true, was he? He's working hand in glove with his cousin out there, the same as he did 8 years ago. He's gone to join up with him, and he's taken with him the only means we have of contact and help.
Behold, on the hill. By Allah, it is my cousin Nur Ali. He goes to send a message for the soldiers. I will stop him. Do not attack till my return. I want the red beard for myself. Greeting, cousin. I am here to do what I should have done 8 years ago.
You were wrong then. You are wrong now. There will never be any peace for our people as long as you attack the soldiers.
Our people? When you joined our enemy, you lost the right to include yourself with us. Now you have lost the right to live.
He's getting your message through.
Well, there's no more than any good soldier would do under the circumstances. No need to crow about it like a banty rooster.
Trumpeter, sound the horse. We can't wait no longer. We attack now.
Be careful, aim! Blast away! There's but a wee scratch. The other Irish fine. Come and get us, you devils, if you can.
O'Reilly! Good work, Doctor.
Well, they'll just stand there like the cat that swallowed the canary. Help yourself to a weapon and join the fight. With your ammunition, boys. You can relax now. Sit back and enjoy the free show.
It was a wee bit of luck you were able to send your message, Major.
There's none of my doing. It was this man from the Bengal Lancers. Without him, there's not one of us would be alive to tell the tale.
But what are the Bengal Lancers doing with ye, sir?
Oh, providing an escort of sorts. But when we reach Fort Mackenzie, we'll be sending them back with a proper escort of Highlanders.
Does that mean the three of us, sir?
Aye, the three of you. Once the ammunition is delivered, I can think of no further business between us. Can you?
No, sir.
Not a thing, sir.
However, Dafata, you can tell your Colonel Standish that the Highlanders' loss is the Lancers' gain.
Thank you, McPherson, Sab.
McLaughlin said it. To make a mistake is human. I made one all right, so it is a wee sign that I'm human. But dinna let it get about. It would ruin my reputation and lead to complete disorganization in the ranks.
Yes, sir.
We're very grateful, sir.
Hush, Mum. There's no need to demonstrate our emotions like women folks. It's done. And the doing is all that counts. Let's be off. You men get into the carts.